made the game harder for us. Liverpool won, Nottingham Forest nil. I really don't think the first one was a foul, but fair play to them. You know, um, another game where Liverpool was trash. Another game where Liverpool was depressing. Another game where Liverpool was heartbreaking. Another game where Liverpool was, I will have all issues. I start balding or all these things because of Liverpool and the depression I go through because of Liverpool. I Every day that Liverpool is playing, I am so stressed. Not because I am what you called, bro. You barely get at that one game where I was so confident of this game. I was so confident of not beating Nottingham Forest, and Mo Salah laughing and showing off after he was taken off. Even it makes me even more angry, bro. You are dead. You are trash. You got one man. You beat your man once and you left the ball. Start smiling, looking at the ref, bro. First half, we were on a honeymoon, like we didn't play. Like in the first, this is the second game where like our last Premier League game against what's it called Manchester City. It was the same. Our first half we were on a honeymoon. Then we came back in the second half where we got better. But this one we got better in the first 15 minutes of the second half. Then after that we became dead. We were unalived. We were, I don't know, getting a dead, what's it called, dead goal to celebrate. Brother, I've celebrated so much the second goal than the first goal because I personally think the first goal should have stood, but at the same time, looking at where it hit, they didn't show it well, like they showed the onside goal, because they just showed slow motion cameras where you cannot see. They should zoom it in and let us also see where it hit. I personally think majorly the ball hit on the arm, not the hand, so above the shoulder and where normally the t-shirt sleeve will be. But yeah, at least Liverpool, nothing goes on their way. But finally, we mean we. I think we have won five of the last five games in all competitions. I don't know, maybe we have four or five in the last five. No, we have five. We won four of the last five competition games, or six of the last seven games, which it's an improvement where we need it most because in this time of the season when you manage to win 3-2 games consecutively or in a sequence, you start being in, I don't know, the top of the in the pack. Um, but I don't know, like sad to see Florian Wirtz get injured, which is really sad because he was. I think today if he was playing, we would have easily won. Like many goals. We would have won easily with many goals. But it's just because he was in. He felt some muscle injury in his warm up, which we haven't been told yet where. And Liverpool's fans and everyone, we are hoping that it's not a long term thing because we have a lot of players injured and we cannot add another one. I think after this game, our fixtures doesn't look as tough as it comes because we are same points with Chelsea and Manchester United, but I think they have better goal difference and they will be above us. But at least we are there to fight. We are there to stay. Um, and Arsenal will play now with Tottenham, which like if let's say Arsenal drop points today, all of a sudden the gap comes down, because us Arsenal are now less than 12 points ahead of us, which when at once time they were almost 20 points ahead of us. And like even though we are not playing well, the Premier League is so trash. And like in European competitions, the Premier League is okay, but domestically, the Premier League this season is trash. At this time last season, Liverpool had 66 points after 26 games, but now we are barely trying to meet 45. Which is so sad. And even the league leaders are, I think, 8 points behind those where Liverpool was that season. And when Liverpool and Manchester City were competing in 27, when you see 27 games, you will be already in high 60s or mid 60s. or even in 70s, because 27 times 3 becomes what, 80 something, so they will be high 70s. Maybe one of them has drawn two or one game, and the other maybe one or none, like those things. Or maybe they have drawn the games they played, if they played one another twice or once. That's the only, the low points they lost, it's against each other. But now, like, Cincinnati, Arsenal is barely holding the tie, with them actually having those 8 points, sometimes 9 points, sometimes like 6 points. But now, like, I think it's 2 points, which is really hard. But let's see how it goes. I think above all, like, the clean sheet, and even though we didn't play getting the points, it makes me feel like, okay, there's something to work with. But at the same time, I really want this team to start playing better. I really want the team to play well, because I'm having headaches and stress, and uh, pressure and anxiety. I'm single, but I have more pressure and heartbreaks than a person who's dating five girls. So yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Liverpool deserve the win? I will know so many of you will be pointing at the fixture and saying why was, because the reason. Let me give you, 5 minutes were added, and the VAR took two or and a half of those 5 minutes. That's why uh, the game would have ended around 98 if that goal wasn't. It wouldn't have been scored, the second goal, but because of the VAR coming in again, the game went to 100. I know so many people, especially the haters of Liverpool, will be saying, oh, this and that. But yeah, that's enough of raffling and rattling. But what's it called, I think Liverpool were okay. And yeah, we got the points we needed. And yeah, let's see how things move from here. I don't know our next game, but I think it's a winnable game. I think it's a winnable game. I think we have a winnable game. So yeah, Manchester City will be having an easier game, I think, than Arsenal. Arsenal will be having Chelsea in the next week. So yeah, things are going tighter. Let's see. Because our competition is with Chelsea and Manchester United currently, let's see how the results go. Manchester United will play on Monday, and Chelsea have already drawn. That's why we have the same points with them. But they have better goal difference. I think they have around 17, and we have around 6 or 5, unfortunately. So yeah, we have been leaking goals. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna stop for this ranting and raveling and ranting. I don't wanna rant anymore. But if you guys enjoy this kind of content and you wanna see me more make this kind of content, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn notification to be notified. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and let me know where you're watching from.